Hello all, welcome back. Today we will see something a little more interesting. Um, Guys, please subscribe to my channel. So there is nothing you will lose if you subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and click on that bell icon. By that you will get the notifications. Okay, with that we'll directly jump into the new topic, which is K3S. So just type K3S on Google search. So this is the first link you will get, like K3S line site, sorry, lightweight Kubernetes. So if you open this, then we'll come to know. K3S, what it is. K3S is also a Kubernetes. So Kubernetes is a full-fledged framework, whereas see, you want to create a Kubernetes cluster, there are so many steps you need to follow. And we will have the same features, the same capabilities, almost more or less, and we can use for production also with the lightweight Kubernetes. So with minimum, very minimum steps of installation. So if you trust me, within 30 seconds, you will be able to install Kubernetes and then you will be able to start working on it. Okay, we'll do that. So first we'll see, so we came to the K3S site, and if you see, this is a lightweight Kubernetes. And if you go through this website, right, there are a lot of information. And so what we will do, how it works. So we'll have K3S server. So inside this K3S server, if you guys are already familiar with Kubernetes, right? So we'll have so many other components. So we'll have API server, all our commands will go to the API server, and API server will internally route those commands. And so we'll have server node and agent node. So actually, we should always have a good practice of installing all our parts on the agent node rather than on server node. So K3S main is on top of containerd. So what is this containerd, guys? Containerd is one of the container engine. So you might be already familiar with Docker. Docker is a container engine. So Docker, Containerd, OpenShift, all this comes under container engines. So K3S uses Containerd, whereas Kubernetes uses Docker as the container engine. So this is how it is. Like we'll have so many things to learn now. So I'll go top. If you see here, this won't take long. This is their caption actually. So within 30 seconds, we'll be able to install and then start doing whatever we want. So with respect to the Kubernetes, isn't it? It is cool. Yeah, definitely. I feel it is very cool. So if you wanted to see more detailed installation or other reference document, right, you just click on this. So here you will see what is the architecture, all those things like quick start guide, installation. So all these things. So architecture, as we saw in the previous page, so more or less similar only, like we'll have server and agent nodes. So this is how actually the case, this is the K3S user, and so we'll have agent nodes, K3S agent. So K3S server will be there. So there is a embedded SQLite. We can have our own database also. Um, Whereas Kubernetes uses etcd, right? So here it uses SQLite. If you wanted to change, we can change. There is an option, and then we can have all agents, and then we can have load balancer, external traffic, all those stuff. So this is about K3S. So what I will do is I'll make a separate video. So what is the difference between K3S and Kubernetes? And so you might be aware of Minikube. So Minikube is a developer version of Kubernetes. Actually, they will not. We should not deploy anything in production on Minikube. So Minikube is only for development purpose. But whereas K3 is not like that. K3 is something different actually, which we can use for our main production deployments also. So now let's go to installation section. So this is my installation section. So installation requirements, all those stuffs you can go through it. What are the prerequisites? So operating system, all those things. But for now, what we will do, so we'll go to installation, the K3s installation. So straightforward installation, guys. With a single command, we should be able to install. So this is now let us try this. So before trying this, what is K3s? Is there any name? There is a so if you guys already familiar with Kubernetes, most of the people will call that as K8s. K8s. So Kubernetes is a 10-letter word. Instead of telling Kubernetes, developer or technical persons will say that K8s. K is the beginning letter and 8 letters in between, and S is the last letter. So that is how we denominate K8s as Kubernetes. So what this K3s is representing is, so K3s, if you take, they are saying that it is very lightweight and it is less than 40 MB binaries. If you see here, right? So we will be able to see there is a statement saying that it is less than 40 MB binary. And K3s name, what they are saying is it's a half weight of K8s. So K8s is nothing but Kubernetes. It is 10-letter word, right? Half means 5-letter word. So K and S they are denominating, and 3 is so as because it is 5 letters, K3S they are saying. So Kubernetes is 10 letters word. So half weight means 5 letters. So K and S remains same. In between they are saying 3. So it's funny, right? So it's really cool. So now what I will do, I have a VM. I'll just execute this, guys. Yes, as they are saying, within 30 seconds it should be able to install. I just copy this. I have a VM with me. So I will do sudo su. So I am in root user now. So I'm just copy paste that particular line. Curl SFL HTTP. We no need to understand deeply now. So if you click on enter, that's all, guys. So it will take as they are promising 30 seconds. Maybe it is 30 seconds or 1 minute. I don't know. So sometimes it based on our system capacity. Yeah, I think, guys, it is taking only 30 seconds. So next is, so just check whether it is installed properly or not. kubectl get nodes. I think you are familiar with this command. So kubectl get nodes, it should give us the, see, guys, see, it is up and ready. The status is ready. It is a one node instance. We have roles as control pane and it's a master node. All right. So let us give some more commands. kubectl get ns, all namespaces I wanted to list. See, this is the namespaces. So we have kube system, public, node release, default name system. Isn't it really cool, guys? So definitely, whereas if you wanted to really look into it, just look into it. I felt after using this, I felt it is very comfortable and very good as well. To have the deeper knowledge, right? I think we should make our hands dirty. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. So nothing to lose, guys. Take care. Bye bye.